125 for 9 in our predictions early on when we had all seen 3 wickets fall. Yet we were all bullish about Mumbai still reaching a decent total. What were your predictions?
I said about 162.
I said 170.
I went 140.
No.
No, you went 158.
158.
Despite them losing 3, they still thought. And I thought I'm going low. Left field I called it. At 145. I'm also 20 runs to the plus. This tells you how the Mumbai Indians innings folded. And I honestly am failing to make sense of it because I don't know whether it's the pitch, because you can lose wickets. Let's say some good swing bowling up front, but even against the spinners you were losing wickets. Even death you were struggling. All around you were struggling. So I am failing to make any sense of the Mumbai Indians batting. So I will turn to the Fufaji and the Daduji to make sense and tell us, break it out. What happened? What happened? Because, you know, as I said, okay, Bolt, good spell, 3 early down, then they consolidate, rest of the ones get runs. Or good start, bit of a trouble in the middle, spinners dominate, then you consolidate. This is through the innings. They just could not get going. What has happened? Explain this to me. Give me a cricketing logic because I'm really wanting to see.
तो रिश्ते में फूफा पहले आते हैं दादा.
Dada.
Always Dada, yeah.
Dada always.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So
Also Dada in different languages.
I know it means brother.
Brother.
Older brother, and that means you are older than
Fufa, no, in some languages Fufa will come first because Dada will be older brother.
older brother.
In other languages Dada is grandfather.
Grandfather.
So you will come first and Fufa will be
Much later.
I know. Fufa is much later. So, okay, when Rohit Sharma got out to a left-hander, okay, left-handed bowler, nothing new in that, but he got out to a outswinger. Normally it's the in-swinger that troubles him.
Maybe that's why he was surprised. He was expecting the in-swinger, played for it and it just nipped away.
That sowed the seeds of doubt already on a pitch that was assisting a lot of pace and bounce with the new ball. Okay, Bolt was hitting it in the right areas. I think the miracle ball for me was the one that he bowled to Tilak Verma. It did not bowl him, get the off-stump cartwheeling. Somehow it missed the edge. But then Ishan Kishan got a brute of a delivery from Nandreberger. They are hitting the right lengths consistently.
Naman Dheer.
Naman Dheer, again that in-swinger, reminded me of that 2019 World Cup semi-final ball that Trent bowled to Virat Kohli. Same, in-swinging, hitting leg stump. Ishan Kishan, as I said.
No, but I'm saying, you are saying good bowling and all that. 3 golden ducks, nobody getting any chance. I mean, top level bowlers, you expect good balls. There will be good balls here and there, but I don't know what explains this batting lineup.
See, what happened here is, what happens when you have a collapse this bad. I mean, 3 golden ducks is a rarity. Barely happens. The instinct of the batting team then will be to consolidate and then look to wait a little before unleashing. The unleash never came. Only Pandya counter-attacked. Once he got out, I didn't see any attacking intent. Tilak Verma, I think he got confused, you know, that he was auditioning for the ODI World Cup squad. That ship is long sailed, my friend, because he was going 32 of 29. Tim David, I don't know if he's considering a red ball career.
But what could have they done,
I mean,
Shane?
it was compounded by 2 things. One, consistent good bowling
figures.
and fielding. The Rajasthan Royals fielders were not putting anything down. I mean, the
8 catches.
8 catches.
8 catches and 1 leg before out of the 9. Is this a record, by the way? 8 catches in an inning?
We'll have to check.
We'll have to check. Yes. But although we do know is that Rohit Sharma now has got a lot of ducks in his IPL career now.
But as you pointed out, it was always that joke, na ball under and Rohit
Bahar.
Ball bahar.
Rohit dressing room ke andar. That was the situation. So, Devol Bravis, we were all making fun of Washington Sundar, but Devol Bravis has given him company. First ball duck. And Hardik Pandya, I mean, loss of concentration. I mean, he went for a lofted shot, didn't connect it. I think that broke Mumbai Indians.
But that's fine. They were in a situation at that point where they needed to counter-attack because they were well behind the 8 ball. I had no problem with that. I think the one decision that really showed what kind of muddled thinking is going on, be it in the captain's head or be it in the dugout, in what What universe do you send Piyush Chawla before Tim David? How dare you?
No, I think what they did was maybe because Tim David can explode, and they thought, okay, we're in that situation, let's save him for that explosive batting later. Only
No,
logic.
you know what Tim David's situation was? It was like that Diwali firecracker. You light it, you try
You're
and light
waiting.
it, but it doesn't.
Ah.
It fizzles out.
It
That
didn't
was how
blow
Tim
up.
David's thing was.
And also
today.
not fair to compare Brevis with Washington Sundar. Washington firstly came last over, getting out is okay, and he contributed with the ball. Brevis will
Hardly
keep a
contributes
record
with the ball.
of just.
But Brevis also was a
contributing.
panic.
Ah,
sub.
it was.
Because if you're bowling second, then you'd 110%
Yeah.
look to bring in an
And the
impact player
kind
than
of
a bowler.
shot that he played, he looked all at sea. I'm very sorry about that. For all the talk about baby, AB and all those kind of things, that was a shot even AB de Villiers would not have played. I'm
But
sorry
I
about that.
said this earlier,
Yeah.
not this season.
The hype
previously.
train is-
The hype about him. Again, I'm not taking anything away, he'll do well. But overall also, you saw under 19, bowling level was different, and that under 19 World Cup, I clearly remember,
Yeah.
he played very safe, 100 or less than 100 strike rate kind
Yes.
of cricket. To be an IPL, when you're going to judge him in IPL, you need to be a next level explosive batsman, especially when you're playing in the top order. He had not shown that even in the T20 World Cup.
He didn't.
So how come suddenly you saw T20 World Cup and a few, also the one other thing that happens in Indian cricket, now all your scouts and all from Australia, your coaches and all come from Australia, South Africa, so on and so forth. So they, hype up their players, which is okay. And then the Indian owners buy into it also. There isn't that much currency for Indian youngsters. They really have to perform well again and again then to be given that hype. Whereas I see sometimes foreign players based on their bowling coaches, batting coaches, head coaches, scouts, whichever ones you get from there, then they bring it. I still don't see him as the guy. I mean, I if you remember our best 11, we did not put him.
No,
there.
he wasn't in the playing
Yeah.
11.
Because I don't think there was that kind of potential that I saw. But anyway, Mumbai Indians sees it differently.
We instead had, I think everyone bat a little higher, and Nehal Vadera, I think, was in our 11.
Correct.
I mean, Nehal Vadera again, what wrong did he do?
Exactly.
Well,
Apparently picked the wrong camp.
Oh, did he?
But
Did
one
he?
Apparently.
One of the
Tell us more.
but one of the
Tell
members
us
from
more.
that camp does get a game today.
Madwal, no?
Yes. Perhaps the sign.
Ooh, what is the story? Give me the backstory.
This backstory is again, and this is all from reports, we'd done this video a few days back, is that there were a lot of sides being picked within the camp. And obviously, some of the younger players who got their starts under Rohit, be it a Nehal Vadera, be it an Akash Madwal, all young kids who started out last year only in MI, were obviously going to be a little more loyal to the ex-captain.
So what did they do? They refused to follow orders from the current captain.
No, apparently they chose the other
But
side.
how? I want to know. What did they
How?
choose?
I don't know. Again,
Like choosing as in there was a vote happening. Everyone sit down. Okay, choose your captain.
I mean, see, with
And they went with
certain players it was very evident. With certain players it was very evident.
But they are going to play.
So
Oh, Ishan Kishan, no?
Hardik Pandya, Ishan Kishan are having a round like this, let's say ahead of the session. They'll be like, hum saath mein nahi bhagenge.
Yeah.
We'll go the other way around. Rohit Sharma and all.
It happened. Then.
Obviously it didn't.
I don't know. Yeah, now
No, it didn't.
better check.
I mean, are you narrating a Mumbai Indians dressing room thing or relating a Saas Bahu serial?
Is it? Isn't not competing for the soap opera of the year or
I
something?
mean, it's
The whole story
minus
is
the
that Mumbai
5-7 camera angle thing. Yes, it is matching up to the soap opera kind of situation.
Whatever the situation, and I think we'll talk about Hardik Pandya, his captaincy, future, what happened today. By the way, the booing continued and all of that. We'll talk about that. But today, as we were discussing, in that situation, you've lost. What was the score when he walked out to?
You had already
bat?
lost
It was, I think,
20 for 4.
Yeah.
You had already lost your 4 batters for still when you are in the middle of the power play. 3.3.
Yeah. So 20 for 4, he walks out.
He walks out.
That is tailor-made situation. If he ever needed a situation, we know public sentiment is against him. Not all, majority. There are, I'm sure, fans also who've come to the ground who must be cheering for him, like Siddharth. There's nothing wrong with it. There'll be all sorts of fans. There'll be certain other fans like Shane who would boo him. So there would
No,
be
I
different
definitely.
types
Why would I boo him?
of- I'm just giving an example. You were pro booing and
A pro booing, yeah? Boo!
he was anti. Ricky booing, and he is Ricky booing.
He's Ricky Boo.
I would have given it, the common
You're
misconception.
pro booing,
Anti-booing.
Ricky booing.
Initially,
The booing angle.
my first misconception was when Joe Root used to come, why are they booing him? And then I said, it's Root. I thought it was a boo for Root. What has that guy done?
So today, it was a tailor-made situation for Hardik Pandya to win back some fans. 20 for 4, you walk out, and he started off on that note. He goes on, gets a 74 today instead of a 34. Puts his team to 170, 180 and makes a match out of it. Winning or losing, another thing. Let's say they go very close, last over. Winning or losing is another thing, makes a match out of it. Same fans, I'm not saying immediately will change. As I said earlier, it'll happen gradually. Maybe the same fans will go back today saying, theek hai, I still don't like him, but yeah, aaj to acha khela.
Begrudging respect.
The seeds would have been sown today.
Yes, no, they would. That slight minor change, and it would have taken him a couple more innings in the future. And who knows? By the time the season would have ended, it would be different. But that opportunity could have taken him there or brought him down. I don't know what happens now, but in all probability, Mumbai are losing, and I'm afraid things are going to get
Even
bad.
worse for him.
And just FYI, right now they were showing him in the huddle, and there was one player who I don't think was moving quick enough, and he gave him an absolute earful, and he was like,
Yeah.
at least one thing I like, he's at least behaving like himself.
Yes.
Rather than some manufactured plastic smile guy. That's not Hardik Pandya. That's not Hardik Pandya.
He should be natural.
Yeah.
But as you mentioned at the toss also, I think that pressure is getting onto him.
No
Taking
changes.
The wrong thing, no changes, and there's a change.
It takes me back to his reaction also when the team conceded 277. Remember all that?
I was
chanting?
impressed with my bowlers.
It was a facade. I mean,
All of that
clearly.
put together.
Yeah. No, that PR machinery is at work. I told you that. earlier. You're seeing even in the middle of the match some of those interviews playing.
And you know what's even really funny? You're talking about the PR machinery. I was looking at obviously now they're making him talk, and he's talking about, I'm happy to be back with my old chums and everything. And he's talking to Rohit, and it looks awkward. He's hugging Jasprit Bumrah, who looks like he'd rather be anywhere else. So there's definitely a lot of tension.
And the other thing, as I said, the PR machinery, a mechanism, everyone who's in charge or whoever came out with the plan should be fired. Now, another example of that. Firstly, it feels awkward, as you're saying, and fans can see it. Secondly, you're doing all that. It's coming mid-match at a situation where there's some 70 for 5.
I know.
70 for 5. And in the middle, this is playing. Of course, probably this had been scheduled even before. You had no idea it is going to come. But it's only going to imagine a fan sitting there watching it on TV.
I mean,
he's anyway seething. He's anyway seething. And this is coming. You feel like I'd take a stone and put it.
Just
the
like the
remote.
Mumbai Indians, where the timing has gone awry of the batters, the PR machinery's timing has also gone awry.
Strategy is also.
Strategy is gone. Everything's gone. Whatever can go wrong in the first 3 games of the Mumbai Indians, so far, it's gone terribly wrong for them.
Yeah.
And
Miracle happening?
no. We don't live in the age of miracles so much now.
No, what if there is some sort of assistance, something happening here? Something. Because as I said, wickets kept falling.
Only a Bumrah can do it.
Yeah, so
Only a Bumrah.
all things taken into account, miracle happening.
I mean, look at it. The worst economy rate so far in all the 3 games of the IPL. It's 11.78 held by 2 teams. Sunrisers Hyderabad and Mumbai Indians.
See, with Sunrisers, it doesn't surprise me that much.
And in the Mumbai Indians, look at it. In that carnage of 11.78, Bumrah's economy rate is 6. Look at what is the support. He has no support. That's the problem.
So not happening. But Mehraj rule.
But today he's got Akash Madwal.
And
Last time around,
Mehraj is saying that from Canada. He is saying Mumbai will defend this. Madwal, Bumrah, they're going to do it.
I mean, if it was 160 plus, then yes, Mumbai could have defended, but this is 30-40 runs too.
The only way they're defending it is if they make MI break RCB's record, 49 all-out times. It's the only way.
Looks hard.
Yeah, some
No,
more
they could be
runs.
allowed 121 also and still Mumbai.
Also, the first game for Madwal could be rusty.
After
Does he hit the ground running?
350 plus days
Yeah,
in the IPL.
we don't know all of that. So,
Well,
too
you're
many
playing
variables for me
domestic?
to think. And
No, in the IPL, I'm saying he didn't start in the first 2 games. To get him in, okay, he might get that zip and bounce in Mumbai, but Let's see. He has to step up.
Okay, Vishal Panchal says, joins us from the
Ooh.
US, says, let me start by saying I'm not a fan of any IPL team, but Rohit should have endorsed Hardik as captain once Mumbai camp decided, or should have asked for release.
His own release.
No, but as we had reported, ladies and gentlemen, on Sports Today, there was a franchise that was chasing Rohit Sharma. For all you know, Rohit may have said yes to go. That I can't confirm, but I know a franchise was after him.
The Delhi
And they
Capitals.
approached Mumbai. Mumbai refused.
Mumbai politely refused. Yes.
So then, if that's the case, then that.
Then
could
he
have
has no
happened.
choice.
Yeah, exactly. He probably could have. But I agree. One way of looking at it is that he can endorse it. He can, as I said, in the famous case of Walsh did that. He could do it. But I don't know how much that's going to help amongst fans. I'm not too sure right now.
I mean,
because as Shane was pointing out, some of those things they were putting in the videos seemed a
It's
bit
just
awkward.
it was not
It could,
organic.
let's say if the way that Virat Kohli, since Virat Kohli Steve Smith episode in 2019 was mentioned,
and
earlier,
also Virat Naveen.
if let's say if something like that is to happen and Rohit then comes up, he steps up and says,
Yeah.
"What?
See, because
it'll make a world of a difference." I feel
the
That's
the
gonna be a big
fans
message.
here follow a clan mentality. If Rohit says, they follow. If Virat says, they follow. If an MSD
I
says,
think
they
it
follow.
will make a difference.
It would.
It
For
will.
sure.
And
But okay, I just looking at the other way. What if, generally Rohit's not happy.
Of course he isn't. That's why he's not
Maybe
making the
they want to
endorsement.
do that.
Simple as.
You can't blame him human again.
Huh.
What if he's not? Yeah, he feels let down by a franchise that he gave everything to.
7 साल में 5 title and this is how you treat.
Yeah,
I mean,
could be possible.
I mean-
you could have felt like that if you were in his position. Possible.
He's not.
See, it's very
I'm saying
difficult.
we're all human.
He's not obliged to behave
Correct.
that way. Let's say
Correct.
it'll be very magnanimous of him.
It can happen sometime, may not happen sometime. Who knows?
I mean, let's put it this way. At least MI didn't put out a press release with his quotes that were not his quotes. Shahid Shah Afridi.
Acha.
Oh,
That's
look
what
at
I
that.
wanted to know.
No, not, and to a lesser extent, Oscar Piastri.
Yeah.
They have a wicket.
So Mafaka gets his first
Yeah.
IPL
And who
wicket.
picked Jaiswal?
The
You.
struggles.
I had picked Jaiswal.
The struggles for
His,
Yashasvi.
his struggles with this IPL continue.
I know.
Yeah.
And by the way, he's picked the worst IPL to struggle. The worst IPL to
I
struggle.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Because you never know. There is a Shubman Gill breathing down his neck.
Shubman was also a third choice at this
No,
point.
but
All you know, it could be Kohli Rohit
Kohli Rohit.
opening.
No, but I'm saying
Yes.
even if you don't go that way,
Yeah.
even if you don't,
Yeah.
the closest to him right now is Shubman, and it's a very close call anyway.
Shubman was part of the squad anyway.
But
now
he
yes.
pipped him. But
But if
there
you're
was a,
willing to look past Yashasvi,
But-
then maybe it gives you all the more reason to then make that change, which was supposed
but-
to be forced to begin with, and have Rohit open along with Kohli.
no, but that's another thing. But I'm saying that Rohit and Kohli are there anyway, right? You know that
Yeah.
wherever they bat. The fight straight up was Yashasvi and Shubman. Shubman was leading. Yashasvi pipped him, came in. But it's such a close fight. It's neck and neck. That one bad IPL for one and a good for the other. It's done.
And so far, Shubman's had a better IPL than Yashasvi.
Yeah.
The first 3 games so far. So yeah, it's
A good question by GGK. Can RR chase it before second over of Bumrah? Which is true, won't come before the 11th or the 12th. Good point, GGK.
His first over comes in the 4th over of the innings, second is somewhere in the
no,
middle.
but I
for
think
God.
today they will get
Yeah.
2 overs.
See, by the way, when you're looking at reasons why the crowds had a go at Hardik, one was, generally the bad boy image and, things he said about Mumbai Indians, various are. You also cannot forget that he did himself no favor by the kind of captaincy he did in the first 2 matches.
Yeah. I mean, his captaincy was all over the place.
So, adds on, no? Little factors add on.
Oh,
Has to come.
Has to be
Has to
the
come.
has
second
to
over,
be.
yes.
Has to be. I mean,
Today wouldn't have done that.
today you are
He's
defending
the best
126,
when
not
bowling in the
226.
power play since 2018. He's the most effective when bowling in the second over. He's bowled 24 times over there. 28 times he's bowled the 4th over, but he's the most effective when bowling the second over. Better economy, better strike rate, more wickets as well.
Yeah, I mean, first, second, whatever. He has to be given the new ball, is what I want.
Today,
2 overs at least.
Yeah.
You have to do now.
Today it's going to be Sanju Samson's day to capitalize. He has to capitalize. Otherwise, this is a golden opportunity for him.
But what it tells you that it's not the easiest pitch today
It
or
isn't.
conditions to bat on. Everyone seems to be struggling.
yeah, actually, maybe this might be one of those famed red soil pitches that is doing a little.
That's why I asked you at the start of the program. Like, there was not one poor performance, some phase that was bad,
In fact, there
or
was only-
batting order that got
Consistent
changed.
In fact, the outlier performance was Hardik. Everyone else struggled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Tilak also, and the fielding also helped. I mean, when Ashwin takes diving catches, you know you're in. for
We're
a
being
bad
very
day.
polite calling that a diving
I know.
catch.
He dived. That's the thing. Your
By
day
the way,
was.
Prakash Jha predicted 128. Good on you, Prakash. Yes, he did.
Or was
Good-
he
good
forced to put
prediction.
in a dive because he wasn't
Maybe his knees
Quick
gave him
enough.
some problems.
quick enough to get to the ball?
He
Creek.
did. He got there. He used his reach and he got it.
Piyush Nandre also predicted 118,
Hmm.
but Prakash is closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was spot on, in fact, pretty much.
Yeah,
3 runs, give or take.
Yeah.
3 we sometime also come close to.
Yeah, yeah.
There have been occasions we've been bang on some of those occasions.
Yeah.
Rare ones, but have been.
Indeed.
Okay, see you. Bye bye. Nobody picking Mumbai.
It'll be a big upset if they manage, so I'm
Anybody?
sticking with RR.
Anybody?
Looks hard. I mean, I'm tempted to, but no, I'm sticking. RR is RR. will win it.
Same here.
Yeah.
4 out of 4.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we had all said this at the start.
Yes. No one picked MI to
No
win.
one
That's
picked
because
them.
by the time we reach prediction,
They were 3 wickets down already. What is the point?
No, I mean, we also saw Hardik at the toss. Looked short.
There was no
Scrambled.
changes. Playing same 11. Shams Molani out, Akash Madwal in.
Madwal in.
Yeah,
He looked
we
short.
and we wanted to bowl first.
He
Too.
wanted
It's a
to
good
bowl,
toss to
yeah.
lose.
We wanted to bowl first, so good toss.
Good toss lose.
At this point, he's reaching, that guy's name? Yaar, Umar Akmal levels. Mother from another brother.
Yeah, he did tweet.
With Abdul Razak.
Yeah, he did tweet that. That's
Or
famous. meme.
Battle of all mothers.
Battle of- Oh!
Yeah, 2 balls. That's how Sanju struggled.
Battle of all mothers.
Bye. See you. See you
Nandri.
post match long show.
Yeah.